Hello again, friends. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. As you can see me. I'm back in the flesh because I have finally acquired a shelf on which to set my webcam, so it's not looking up at me from an unflattering angle. I do have my microphone sitting in front of my face, so apologies for that, I guess, if you really need to see both sides of my mouth. Which, if you do, you know, maybe rethink your priorities. But regardless, we are back with a little more Dark Souls. Starting back at Firelink Shrine, I want to rectify something that I didn't do, actually, last time, and that was talk to Grey Rat.
You know, I was thinking about leaving for another round of thieving. There must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap. Not a single man has returned from the castle unscathed, even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a petty rat. And I consider myself your friend.
Aww. So, of course, to complete his quest line, I will send him to pillage.
Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand.
Good old Grey Rat. So yeah, we've sent him on 2 pillaging missions so far. The second of which required that we actually give him a little bit of help.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time.
Because he would have died without it.
So long for now. Do.
Yep. I think he was just telling us to take care, but yeah, this is Grey Rat's third and final outing for his quest line. Once you, I forget the exact threshold, I think it might be the first bonfire you unlock in Lothric. Once you get to there, is when you can activate that dialogue for him, and send him out a-pillaging. And so, because we have sent him over, I'm going to follow in his footsteps. Now there's no other NPC or anything we need to talk to go find him, I'm pretty sure. And I could absolutely... It's been a minute since I've actually delved into the depths of his quest lines, but I'm pretty sure there is only one ending at this point for our buddy Grey Rat. And we're going to see if we can catch him in the act out here. Let's see. Got a clean 3 or 4 thou. I still had not picked up my souls from when I had fought the trifecta in this area. But I'm pretty sure from that bonfire and that elevator ride, which I didn't send back down, I'm just realizing. But from there, we can find our way to where Grey Rat is with minimal difficulty. Minimal being a relative term here in Lothric. Didn't know they were so handsy here in the library. I don't know if this happened last time, but if they cover you in wax, it impedes your ability to run. But yes, we are on the right track again. We fought some gargoyles here earlier, and we'll probably have to do so again. But they ain't nothing. Hey bud. Hey bud. Not too bad. So yeah, Let's see if I can get this other... Not if I whiff. There we go. I don't know where he went. Did he hyper jump off the roof? No, he's somewhere. I hear him walking. Right? I didn't get any souls. Buddy, there you are. Okay. He just got a little lost, is all. I think he was embarrassed. Okay, well. Goodness, he really wants to just jump off the roof here, doesn't he? Like that. Calm down. Hit. You know, I'm gonna let you do whatever that is by yourself for a while. I'm gonna let you calm down. 'Cause there are other areas I have not yet explored. Like this death trap. Oh no, this is dumb. Yeah, there are more Corvians down here. But I don't care. Oh, I can't get down here, can I? I should have cared. Oh, I'm panicking. That's a clean 22,000 souls down the drain. Well, we've learned something from this trek to Lothric, and that is that enemies who really like to attack rapidly also really like body blocking you into corners. So I'm going to try a different tactic this time. And that's called the I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that again tactic, which involves liberal use of the spook spell. Okay. Back in here. I think I may be able to just jump down here. Don't have to take the ladder. No, 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 no. Okay. They can't really follow you. A little too waxy for that. So here I go a-sprinting. And hopefully evading. Excellent. None the wiser they are. Whew. It's a little precarious to get down here. That jump is not for the faint of heart, but we have found Grey Rat. And we have gathered his ashes. Umbral Ash of Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement. Grey Rat was a thief who fancied himself a martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. So our buddy basically wanted to die doing what he loved. I know that phrase is kind of a meme now, but that is legitimately what happened to Grey Rat. You can get back down here to the Grand Archives again, but I'm gonna run back to Firelink for a moment. Stay hydrated, everybody. But yeah, Grey Rat is, unfortunately, no more.
Ah, well,
But we can give his ashes to the shrine handmaid here.
gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago.
You know very well where this come from.
Forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
She seems to be implying that we killed Grey Rat, which, if this is your first playthrough and you're just trying to get through his quest line, of course not. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, unfortunately, we kind of knew. I kind of knew, at least. But I did want to complete his quest line. And, you know, my headcanon, at least, is that Grey Rat died feeling as fulfilled as one possibly can here in Lothric. Yeah, I'm just kind of scanning. I think he does give you a few more items once he gets to that point to Lothric. And now they're all available at Emma in her shop again. So you have access to everything, just from a gameplay perspective. Even though our buddy Grey Rat is no more.
Ashen one. Huh.
So, as most stories in a Souls game, this one ends in tragedy, I suppose. Yeah, I think this qualifies. Again, I think there is a dimension where Grey Rat, he knew what he loved. And he knew what gave him life in this very lifeless world, and that was pillaging. And so he went about it.
Farewell, Ashen One, mayst thou thy peace discover.
But yeah, that was something I had neglected to do before leaving for Lothric before, and I definitely didn't want to leave his quest undone.
Oh, Champion of Ash, welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You only have to ask.
I also have not given the Braille Divine Tome of Lothric to Irina here.
You've brought me a Braille Divine Tome. Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
And we'll see if I can learn any of them. Only 3 more. And that's about 13,000.
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
I think this might be the last tome you have to give her in order to complete her quest. Let me pop some cereals here.
Oh, do you...
Again, can't use any of these.
Thank you
But
ever so much, sweet
just want to see the
champion.
quests completed.
May your solemn duty conclude in triumph.
So that was a different bit of dialogue, which tells me that maybe I have completed her request. Well, her quest. She didn't really request anything from me. Let's refresh here. Oh, she's still around, so there may yet be another tome or something that needs to happen in order to complete her quest line, but we'll figure that out. In the meantime, this is where I get off. Now we're gonna potentially complete Lothric Castle, which this is, all told, I think it's taken about 3 episodes of content so far. And I still did not send this elevator down. This is why it's taken 3 episodes. Because boy oh boy, are there a lot of elevators. And I will send it down this time. Mark my words. See me sending it down? I have done it. And we are now at the precipice of our goal here in Lothric, but I am, of course, going to take a side route almost immediately, because there's something I very much want over here. It is certainly not what is standing up there on the balcony of that tower, so I'm going to do my darndest to avoid all of that. It's fortunately pretty easy. I do need to go up here. From here, way out on the very edge of the castle, is an Estus shard. And a pretty good desktop background, if I do say so. Again, we have more of these emaciated butterflies making their way up. Just going and going. They kind of tend to circle up here. Somewhat ominous, I suppose. But yeah, the winged knights up there are what you might call an evolved version of the other ones we've fought so far. The big tubby guys. But these ones have functional wings, and they do not attack you one at a time, and they are a lot beefier than their blue armored counterparts. You can see a little better from here what we're about to be into. We've got a barricaded bridge up in front of us, which again tells us we are probably going the right way. If you've played Demon Souls or the remake, this is somewhat reminiscent of Lothric Castle, the third area. Yeah. A little bit more abbreviated version of all that, but even so. There's quite a lot going on in this bridge. And by a lot going on, I mean many enemies. Luckily, these spear guys behave a lot like spear guys, in that they tend not to go on the attack. Ow, I say that. And then I die. Oh, good. I love their undead faces just standing there like nothing worse than being killed by a mouth breather. Anywho, that's the bridge leading up to our goal. Which again is an audience with the prince himself, Mr. Lothric. The second, perhaps. With my webcam back, you can see me getting offended too when I don't hit the sweet spot on my side. And people don't die in just 2 hits. Probably coulda, woulda, shoulda gotten that Estus too. He's getting hype. to get cheeky when you can just stunlock him to death. Quit that. Maybe these guys are a bit more aggressive. Just preying upon your assumptions of what spearmen do in these games. Well, that was fun. We still have a little bit more to deal with on this bridge to Terebinthia. Quit. Look at them. Look at these heroes. Yep. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm gonna get too cheeky here. My cheekiness is going to be my downfall. Harshar. Whip. Well, the most dangerous one is dead. Ow. Instead as he got shield bashed in the face. Crap. You hit quite hard, and I didn't like that. Pillage your corpse before you hit the ground, boy. Okay. Got some Titanite, which is nice. That is the bridge. Blessedly, we are done. And I think I mentioned briefly in the last video the 3 pillars on which Lothric was built. And I think that is... I think it's the Knight, the Sage, and the Scholar. I think they're represented on these doors here, which is kind of cool. But before we enter, there's one more elevator to activate, and it's a good one. Staying hydrated for the homies. Now, we can send it back up. If you recall, we have been here before, and when we were here, there was already a platform here. Look, ma, reintegration. The elevator that confounded Sigurd earlier has a mate, I suppose, here in Lothric Castle. Step on the right one, you'll go up. Step on the other one, you'll go down. But I need it because we got another slab, which feels good. And I guess if for some reason you fall all the way down here and don't die, there was a lever that would let you call this elevator down. So I guess if you have just an obscene amount of health and cast Spook, you can survive that fall. I don't know. But this will set up our probably necessary continued runs to the princes. We have a couple options. I'll probably use the Dragon Slayer armor bonfire to get back there. But before I go, I definitely want to actually get this other Estus.
That is what? Pretty be like that.
Thank you, Andre. So I've got 14 Estus and a +9 on it. And as you can imagine, this being a video game, it does not actually end there. There's actually one more Estus shard and one more undead bone shard I can find to complete my healing regimen. And I will. We will definitely acquire that. But for now, I noticed that Arena has actually moved. So I think we did complete our quest. And I don't know why, but for some reason, Firelink Shrine will sometimes not load the outside when you just warp back to the bonfire, so it takes it a minute to load the exterior. It's kind of odd, but only takes a moment. With the power of the PlayStation 5. Or a PC, if you've had one. Yeah, it is an unmitigated blessing to be able to play this game and other Souls games at an unlocked 60 frames per second or more. I will say it is a travesty that Bloodborne has not been ported to PC or had a remaster occur yet, but I'm still hoping. I'm hoping, just like Arena was hoping, to actually become a Firekeeper, which she now has.
Oh, sweet champion of Ash. Let souls be your strength.
Yeah. So there's really nothing else about her at this point, but she is another spot where you can level up. So it's a little mundane, and the game probably kind of expected you to go a different direction with her quest line. But, yeah. She has done it. She has become a Firekeeper. I wasn't going to use any of that from the Dragon Slayer armor, so I'll let her level me up, too. You know what? I said I would start leveling Vitality a little bit. So, I think I will. Want to maybe show off a couple different armor sets. So yeah, doesn't really have much else to say now, but we have made her a Firekeeper, so huzzah! Can pat ourselves on the back and know that somebody kind of had a good-ish ending to their quest line in a Souls game, which is a rarity. If you have played Dark Souls 1 or watched my playthrough, you know everything it put us through to get Soul Air to a good ending. There's a part of me that thought that her stalwart knight could be found around here. But I do not believe he is here. Which maybe he is somewhere, and I'm just missing it, and I don't really feel like looking it up right now because I'm already recording. Anywho. Yeah, without much further ado, we shall actually see if we can take on our last Lord of Cinder. So yeah, we're way back at the Dragon Slayer armor, which I wish they would have put like over here. That way you maybe couldn't see it from the Grand Archives bonfire, but meh. It would also shorten this run back by a second. Big fat second. Which may not seem like a lot now, but trust me, when I get bodied by this next boss fight, it's gonna seem long. Hydrate before that happens. Yes, and I shall send this back down too. And as a brief aside, it is good to pause a moment before you get off the elevator, because those knights actually start their walk cycle way up here. So you want to let them pass. But yeah, let's say we make an attempt at the last Lord Soul. I'm not good at this fight, just so everyone
dear.
knows.
Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing.
My character
You've
would say
done
he
quite
actually has a
enough.
point.
Now have your rest.
Lore. So here's a neat trick. Lothric does not fight you. His brother Lorien does. And as you can see, he's a little hard to keep track of. With the face cam, you can see me tryharding right now. And boy, am I trying hard. Did I say trying hard? I meant dying hard.
If you like.
Yep, so that's Lorien. Lothric's elder brother. And believe you me, there is some lore about him as well. We just haven't seen it yet. But interestingly enough, he fights us on his knees. He is not in full command of his physical faculties. And there's lore for that too. Which we shall discover. And now that we've had the cutscene, I'll actually apply a buff to my weapon this time before going in. 'Cause I don't know if the time ticks down during cutscenes, if you apply buffs and such. But I think it does. And either way, I don't want to try it. But even if the cutscene starts again, which I don't think it does, if it did, I can just skip through it. Nope. We fighting now, boy. Ow. I don't like this one. Okay, thought I dodged there. Turns out I didn't. He's gonna stand. I'd be proud of him if he weren't stabbing me. Ow. Ow. The delay. I don't often dodge that attack. Not by choice, mind you. He just hits me with it. Man. He recovers just in time to punish you for healing if you're in his range. Whew! Alright. We're not done, by the way. We are not done at all.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way. My brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would. for that is our curse.
Lothric reminds me aesthetically a little bit of Tomura Shigaraki, if you're a My Hero Academia fan. Often hooded, pale-haired, kind of emaciated. So yeah, now we're fighting Piggyback Ride. So yeah, the start of this part is difficult. Okay, that still hit me. Good. He's gonna kill me. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so there's twice as much to deal with here. Look at that health. Look at that health. And unfortunately, you don't always hit Lothric if you're trying to hit both of them.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
I suppose I will rest here for a moment. Yeah, that's why I'm not good at this fight. I can kind of get the patterns down for the first part when it is just Lorien, but ooh, there's a lot of nonsense thrown at you when they start pairing up. Interestingly, maybe, for me at least, Lorien uses a lot of faith magic. So he casts miracles at you. I don't think they're sorcery. They might be sorceries. They could be golden sorceries, I suppose, from Ulasil. Because that one attack is kind of like a crystal soul spear. But, yeah, they are yellow. Instead of the normal blue for sorceries, which I don't know, I find interesting. I'm going to give myself a bit of a boost here. I'm not going to summon help yet, because I don't know how much that would actually benefit me at this point. Although there are some trusty Sunbros hanging out here. And Squid Gang really helped us last time, so I'm not entirely opposed to that idea. And if we could get Squid Gang back for the reunion tour, that would be something. So that's interesting to me. I am certain that his cone of attack with that, after he gets Lothric on his back, is bigger. That giant charge-up attack, I think that has a much bigger range. Unless I'm just panicking and getting worse. Which is entirely possible, mind you. Through the pillar, even. Don't need to watch that again. It's actually kind of nice starting this phase over by the pillars, because even though he will warp to my position and avoid some of the projectiles. Dang. For an invalid? Lothric is beefy. Ow. No, quit that. You know what? I'm gonna magic up too and get punished for it. Yep, like that. Okay, I dodged it. But Bless the Lord, because that would have killed me. It is an interesting mechanic of this fight that as you damage Lorien, he can die again, but his brother will resurrect him. That's probably what we're going to end up getting into here. I didn't even look for him. I don't know what I was doing. Wow. But yeah, if Lorien goes down again, Lothric will heal him one more time. Actually, I think infinitely, but he'll only gain as much health as Lothric has at that moment. So, you can chip him down. It's just a bit of an endurance fight. You know, and it seems a little bit cheap of me, maybe, to enlist help after only a few tries at a boss, but having played through these games several times, I also feel a little justified in actually using the in-game mechanics to help you. So I don't know. Maybe I'll see if a little bit of jolly cooperation is what we need here again. Maybe make that the theme of Lothric. It's Ludicritz, which is also a great name. Matthias. Friggin' hot dog. Cirrus! You can have Cirrus! You know what? I didn't realize this was part of it. But I guess if you complete Cirrus's quest line, she will help you here at the Lothric fight. That is neat-o. Hey, Cirrus. Again, discovering something new every time. Let's go. Get bodied by Lorien. Yep. Goodness gracious. Yeah, just ruin this. So he is taking a lot of damage. Well, she's done. That did not help me. Because now Lorien has more health. Yeah. That's a good idea. But I think I would have been better served having a human help me. Ow. This might have been cursed from the beginning too, with how many hits I just ate from him. Yeah, because we're not in a great place right now. I'm gonna see it through. Oh, come on. Ooh. We'll see what happens. Woo! Okay. Just ate that. Okay, yep. Learning. We're learning. We are learning here. I'm a neural net processor. Yeah, that cone is wide. Oh boy. I can't ember.
Dear brother.
Yeah, so there's the yeah.
Marks our grave.
There's the resurrection there.
Rest here too, if you like.
So, funnily enough, I actually made it further that time when the boss had a greater health bar and when my help died in the first phase. What do you know? Don't suppose I have any rings that might help us out a little bit. I could restore more health, I suppose. Cost of defense. I don't really need to cost my defense anymore. Would the night ring change my attack power at all? It would give me 4. Eh. Nah, I'll just keep what I have. Yeah, maybe we'll get some human help here. See if that doesn't make the difference here. Kutedama. Good old hot dog. You know what? I'm liking hot dog. I like the cut of his jib. Their jib. I don't know who it is. We'll see what Hot Dog cosplaying as Ornstein can do for us. Hello, friend. Alright. Hits right now is what happened with Cirrus too. Oh, we had synchronized brawls. That's so cute. Ooh. Shit.
Marks our grave.
Dang it.
But you may rest here.
Oh, I failed you, Hot Dog. I know. Man. gonna try this again. See if hot dog's still there. We were doing it. We were really doing it. I just got panicky. I get panicky in the second phase. I also never switched back to the shield. I had a little bit less stamina to work with. Each defeated foe, so that won't help. I guess I could blue tear stone it. Make sure I have a little bit extra time to get some more attacks in, or heal. If he's not doing as much damage to me when I'm low on health, theoretically, I can actually have the time to heal up and do better. Do I dare? Do I risk the embarrassment of trying again with hot dog? I want to give him the chance to actually help me. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. Unable? Aw. Maybe he's helping somebody else. We'll try Ludicrits. Is my internet just not working well? How about Matthias? Looks like that's working. Got that Executioner's sword and the Grass Crest shield, as he should. We'll see if Matthias can carry us to victory. Alright, let's go. Ooh, Matthias. You have a lot of health, my man. Ooh, Matthias.
This spot.
What? I don't know about that. I don't know about that hit. I really don't. Yeah, we'll try it a couple more times, though. See what we can do. If it looks like it's just not going to happen, I will give us a tease about something else that's going to be coming up for the game. Because I don't want to sit here and just get bodied for the rest of the video. I have a pretty long fuse when it comes to games. Well, if I feel like the challenge is appropriate and I understand what I did wrong. But I don't want to just sit here and get mad. It is apparently raining outside now. Don't know if that's coming through on the mic or not. So yeah, I kind of decided spur of the moment to give this a try on my own again. Where'd all my stamina go? Alright, I think I'm losing it. So tell you what. So we don't end on a less than pleasant note. I'm gonna give us a preview of coming attractions, as it were. as I had mentioned, that we have some DLC to get through before we complete this game.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
So this gentleman, who is praying to, and man, I'm forgetting her name now. This is embarrassing. It's the goddess of judgment. And I don't know if I have any items that'll tell us her name. But he is praying for help for Ariandel. Fire, actually, for Ariandel, and the ash to kindle it. It just so happens that we are an Ashen One.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman. Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh, you don't know how long I've searched. Oh.
He's a little overwhelmed at the moment.
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek.
That is the stated goal of the Ashen Ones, so yeah, we'll tell him.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it. The ashes were too.
We have been sucked into another painted world. Not Ariamis, but Ariandel. We find ourselves in a cave with an item and a friend.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
I might do that, sure, yeah. Welcome to the DLC. This is going to be some of the best content in Dark Souls 3. And I, for one, happen to enjoy just about all of it already. I have not anticipated in the DLC up to this point, because much like the first game, it is definitely endgame content. Luckily, we do have a completely upgraded weapon, which, thought we were done. We're not done. Our weapon does let us dispatch these guys pretty quickly. Wow, he caught me there too, wow. Yes, this painting, much like the one in Dark Souls 1, appears to be a place, a haven, if you will, for the forlorn. Those cast off by the rest of the world. And giant bug people. Yeah, there's a lot more to do here in this DLC, but I wanted to show you the opening area, since, again, didn't really want to end an episode on the downer of I can't beat this boss. So, rest assured, we will actually continue with the princes when we return, but there is certainly a lot to see after that, even, before we make it into the end game. So yeah, appreciate everybody watching, for following along with this series, and I'll see you in the next one, wherein hopefully we acquire our last Lord Soul. But until then, hope you all are doing well, staying safe, and have a good one.